won't slow down, building my empire in this buzzing town, casting my vision on the silver screen, my funded life, a vivid sheen, my funded futures, light the way.
Hey, everybody. Welcome everybody. I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and welcome to the Asia session here. All right. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. Gold, reverse to sell on the 30. We'll look for shorts here. How's everybody doing today? David, Vaughn, Vanessa, Vibrations, AK, D Hall, Side Trades, Barbie. Next, Trade Win. How are you? Corp Trades, The Grood. Sarah Trades, how are you? Malmise, Edge Engine, Vaughn, Light Show, Pinker. All right. How's everybody today? Proper Per, Trade by Neo, Trades, how are you? Moon Boy, MD, how are you? How is everybody? Okay, how is everybody going? How's everybody tonight? All right, we got the negative MACDs on the 15, on the 30 and 60-minute time frame. Every rally I look to short here. Plus, you're getting overbought on the 15-minute time frames. Hope everybody had a great day today. Hope everybody had a great day. I'll wait for everybody. All right. All right. What a great day today. What a great day. I'll show you the big time frame here. If you look at the QQQs here on the 60-minute time frame, you can see the push up here this morning into the negative MACDs really gave the market fits here. If you see this right here, it really gave the market fits right here. And if you look at the spiders, you can see how the spiders really pushed up into these negative MACDs and how it really halted the market. 748. You can see how the S&Ps dropped like 50 points off the highs. The high was 75.50 and change, and they got caboose. Nasdaq 29,150, 180 was the high, and it got absolutely caboose. We got Linda NQ, Keith Matthews. Okay, Melvin, how are you? Dirtbag, what's going on? Dave Tamkin, Melvin, my Mr. Stop Loss, MyFundedFutures prop firm. We got Rick Plant. How are you, brother? Okay, Honor 236, Commander Robber, FIB. All right, We Buy House Vibrations, Rod Trades. Yes, sir. All right. And they're off at Belmont, and they're going to get hit. Okay, yes, sir. They're going to drop. They're going to drop here. 75. I would have shorted them 75, 78. Gold just dropped 8 off that negative MACD. If the gold gets up to the 15, 1480, 14.5, 15 to 22, I'd short them. You can see the gold here reversing to sell on the 30-minute time frame. Okay. Gold reversing to sell on the 30 right here. And what you want to do is short the first bounce here on the 15-minute time frame right here. Cabooshed. Okay, right there, 15. Let's look at the NASDAQ here. NASDAQ just getting absolutely hammered right after the opening, 75. You got the negative MACDs on the 30 and 60-minute time frame. That's why I knew this was a short up here. 832 before we came on. And look at the 5-minute. We came in and had a little bear flag here above 800. Just got absolutely cabooshed here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to wait patiently here now. Hope everybody had a great day. Really was a really, really great day. Great patterns, double reds, reversal prices, and you name it, we got it. Okay. The patterns were great today. If you watched my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, and look at this beautiful bear flag here on the NASDAQ futures. Really great here. Albano, how are you? Samir, Nathaniel, you got a payout. That's great, Nathaniel. Trader HCH, Falco, how are you? Pinaris. All right, Samuel. Oh, they're getting cabooshed here. Yes, sir. They're getting absolutely cabooshed. All right. Wow, I'm just pushing the new lows here. All right, S&Ps, what a short, 88 down to 78. Okay. Vicky D, what's going on? Bryce, had a good day? Yes, very good day. What do we got here? All right. We got Micron up here a little bit. SanDisk. Jessica, how are you? Scott Cunningham. All right. Let's just see. They've got, you're in a negative trend here on the 15s and 30s and 60s. What a bear flag. Oof. What idiot paid 830 on the NASDAQ here? Very. Let's see if we get a little bit of a push down here, maybe a push up. Everybody, welcome. Wilson is gold. Wilson is gold. How are you? Bear Trader, what's going on? How are you? Oh, man, what a short. Right when we came on here, 8 o'clock, boom, 01. They're already trading here, 74. Oh, I think this market's got some downside here. Where did this, all right, 53. All right. Let's see what the SanDisk look like today. SNDK. Micron, I know, is, oof, look at this bear flag. 14, 16. Down 10. Bear flag here, 95. Boom. Boom, 97. Boom. What a beautiful bear flag here. 1454. Dropped 80 points there. All right, let's look at the, see if we get any kind of a push up here on the NASDAQ. Very quiet here. I just think they're going to get kaboot. You're in a negative trend, by the way, here. Of course, my trade. Hey, Willie, how are you? Kendall Jenner. Rick Francis in the house. Gervac, Spain won. I knew they would. Jonathan, John Richardson, how are you? Of course, my trade station's frozen. Wonderful. Idiot application here. You ever seen anything like this in your life? All right. If the NASDAQ here, let's see what we're looking at. NASDAQ, let's see if it gets down to the 92 to 22 range. I would take a scalp long only on the NASDAQ. Scalp long only because you got the positive MACDs on the 15. Should get it. Just bounce 20. Bear Trader, what's up, Theo? Gervax, what's going on? The Luke, JT111, how are you? P long. All right, any rally? Let's see if we get a push up here. See if we get a scalp, long end or short. Do something. S&P's really bearish. Just dropped 10 from the 9,750 bar. When you see those 15-minute, it doesn't matter. All right. When you see those 15-minute time frames, Messi got cabooshed. Messi didn't even have a shot on goal. Yeah, Messi didn't even have a shot on goal. Believe it or not. Okay. Let's go wide here. Look to scale out any longs here between this 15, 16 up to 30 range. Let's see if we get. I'm looking for really, this is a scalp. The 15s are rolling over. You can see the beautiful bear flag just dropped roughly about 100 points here, right? Now, if the 5s go negative, you want to short the next bounce on the 5-minute, especially with the 15s rolling over. What a bear flag here. Anybody get this bear flag? Rod Trace, Chicken Trader, Antony up. How are you? Messi got absolutely cabooshed. Peralta, how are you? Wow, me too. I haven't left, right? Yes, sir. S&P and NASDAQ futures getting cabooshed here. How about SpaceX? 120, 119, right? You know, there was a guy, hey, Brave Day, hey, Pro Trader, Britt Martin, how are you? Paran, Mr. Stop Loss. Do you know that there was a guy who actually took $5 million of his money out of retirement and bought SpaceX, I think 210? Polimoto, how are you? Polimoto, how are you? I scale out of these longs here on the NASDAQ. Just got up to 29.30. Okay, 29.30. We got Google and IBM and Tesla's earnings on Wednesday, everybody. Google, IBM, and Tesla's earnings on Wednesday. I knew Spain was going to win. I said it yesterday. Day Trader, how are you? Yep. How's Henny? Pinker, how are you? Double L, Michael, how are you? Henny's home resting. He was yelping all day yesterday. My heart stopped. I was in the emergency room with the vet pretty much for hours here. I would be exiting longs here on the NASDAQ. Hit 30. Yeah, just I felt very bad for my boy, but now he's running around like a lunatic. SpaceX is 120. Let's see if we get another push down here. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if they're gonna Nasdaq make new lows here. If you want to take a scalp long on the Nasdaq, you can go anywhere from the you can go 685 to 705. You can go 675 to 705. Just got down there too. Just hit the 09. Actually, you can go maybe 680 to 710 on the Nasdaq for a long here. Let's see if you get one more. I'm looking for the 5 minute to get one more push up for a short into the negative MACD. You're scalping along right here. The algo reverses sell, so you want to try to get a push up where get this 5 oversold to get short right here. Traders Nest, how are you? All right, let's see here. This gold again gets up to the 14.5. Oh, there goes the Nasdaq. Jesus. There goes the Nasdaq. Apple, how are you? Trader 00. Oh, wow. Look at the Nasdaq. Just ran 30 points. You give entries but not exits. I never said that. Who does that? Where do you never hear me say exit? Are you crazy? Are you nuts, Gervax? Hey, Spider. Are you crazy? You think I don't give exits? You don't hear me say exit long, look to cover shorts? What do you think I'm doing? Just twiddling my thumbs here? I short the Nasdaq here, 60 up to 95, 65 to 95, 60 up to 90. Here we go. Okay, that's why you want to take the short into this here. Are you crazy? Really? You never hear me say, look to cover longs, look to cover here, look to raise your stops, look to exit longs. You're going in the bathroom for that one, Gervax. That's it. Put them in the bathroom, right? Put them in the bathroom. That's what I say. You don't hear me say, look to exit longs here, look to cover shorts here. You don't hear me say any of that. Okay, wow. Okay. I only give entries, but no exits. Wow. Look to cover shorts here below 45. Does that not covering a short? That's not the exit? Damn! Look at that short. That's a great pattern right there. 1828 on the NASDAQ, right? Put them in the bathroom, right? Rick Francis, Rod Trades, Trader, Scalp King. Put them in the bathroom. Gervex is in the bathroom for tonight. Bobby, put him in the bathroom. But Sonny, there's no more room. I don't care. Put him in the bathroom. There you go. There you go. If it hits 32, it'll be 30 down. There you go, Jaziel. How are you? You just passed the 50K. There you go, Spider. Anthony, get in there. Look at them drop. Look at them drop. Damn, my order didn't get filled. What are you doing, Chicken Trader? Chicken Trader, in the bathroom. That's it. Bobby, put him in the bathroom. But Sonny, there's no more room. Put him in the bathroom. That's it. Boom. 40 down. Okay? That's a double red short. You take the long as a scalp. You wait for the push up into the negative MACD, and you got a cabooshin. 65 down to 19. I own the road, I know. Running on empty, running on. Look at that, 65 down to 15, 50. The bathroom's already got 2 people and not even 15 minutes in the game. 15. Right, Leo? What a long and short, right? It hit 680. No, it didn't. It hit 65 right here. Put him in the bathroom. Moises, You're going in the bathroom. That's 3 in the bathroom in the first 15 minutes. Skinnerd was awesome. Gold, if you're short, look to cover gold below 13.5. Okay? 13.5. SK, up to how many bounces would you say be safe to go short? I have no idea what you're talking about, Chicken Trader. That's 4. 4 in the bathroom. I don't understand what that means. SK, how to up many bounces would it be safe to go short? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The bathroom's got 4 people in it already. 4 people in the bathroom, Leo. I can't take it. There's 4 in the bathroom. I can't take it. It doesn't fit 5. Okay? It doesn't fit 5. Dead cat bounce. You can't go to the bathroom. The bathroom's full. Okay? We got Gervex. We got Chicken Trader, Moises, and there was one more. Who else was that one? Who was the other one? There was 4. The 4th. Henny. My Henny. Today I missed my Henny so much, I turned around. My heart stopped. And my Henny now is running around like a lunatic. And I had to tell him, me and Jack had to tell him to calm the heck down. What are you, crazy? All right, now you got to wait for the 5s to get overbought. So if you get 70, 75s here on the NASDAQ up to like the 05, 10, I would look to short them. Scale into the short. Okay? I don't know if you're going to get that. Just hit 65. You want to get the 5s and the 3s overbought. Oh, boy. 65. 65, I was 17. Is Jessica here tonight? Jessica, what's her name? Jessica here tonight that lives in Florida? Running on empty. There goes the gold again. Look to short the gold again. 16 up to 23. NASDAQ, I think it's going to hit 70, 75. Here we go. It's a short. 70 to 10, 75 to 15. I'd be shorting. The 5s are going to get, you should maybe wait a little bit more on the 5s, but I think this is okay. Even if you scale up to 85, 90, here we go. What a long. Oof. Again, see how the new low, the MACDs can bounce off that right there? Oh, boy. This is a pencil up. Let's see if we won the war. Doink. We won the war. Gold, NASDAQ, S&Ps pushing up. We won the war. Let's see. Look at cover between the 70 and 85 range if it drops here. Let's see. We won the war. Things should drop. Got to wait for these 5s to get a little bit overbought. Running on empty. All right, let's see if they can drop here. Look to cover anywhere between the 70, 75 to 90 range. Let's see if they drop. Gold should drop here too. Got bear flags here on the NASDAQ and S&P. Gold I would be short. 15s and the 30s are getting overbought. NASDAQ just ran about 90 off the lows. Again, you can see why the MACDs did not confirm the lows here. See if we get this drop here. Anywhere between the 75 and 95 range, you could look to cover shorts. Let's see what they get. Just got down to 92. 36 points above the 10 bar. I need another t-shirt. Put them in the bathroom. You're right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 88. Just got down to 88, 89. Let's see if we get this 5 minute time. When these fives roll over, they're going to really, you got to wait a little bit more. Here we go. 87, 86. That's good. 70, 75 was the short area. If you scaled in. Rolling, boom, rolling, yeah, rolling on a. There we go, NASDAQ. Let's go, NASDAQ. There you go, Gervex, get in there. If you got the short, I'll take you out of the bathroom, Gervex. If you got the short, I'll take you out of the bathroom. Hey, future farmers. If the guys who are in the bathroom got the short, there you go. I'm taking you out of the bathroom. If you guys got the short, I'll take you out of the bathroom. Look at this short, Jeffrey. Where's the bear? There you go. Well, there you go. 70, 75. If you're short, I'd be covering. Good job, Jeff. Great job. S&Ps. Look at it. S&Ps dropped 2.5, 3, and the NASDAQ just dropped like 30 off the highs. Okay? No, you're not in the bathroom. Why are you in the bathroom? It's only the 4 guys who I said. MD, get in there. Great short. Now you got a little bull flag. Maybe get one more push up. These when these fives start rolling over, okay, on the double red short, okay, I'd be here you go. I'd be flat here. I'd be flat. Oh my God, what a drop. 30 points on the NASDAQ. Oof. Oof. Hey, Bodine, how are you? No, it was good this morning, Leo. Come on, Leo. Leo. Oof. And when you go flat, I said I would be flat right here. 70 right here, I'd be flat. 71, 73, 75. Boom, I was going to buy him just now. Here, 73. See if these fives can get one more push up. Just 1 minute. What does it mean? Means if you're short and I say I'm looking to be cover the shorts, I'm flat, means no position. Wow, there it goes. Just wanted to, Jesus, I wanted to take a long at 73. Just ran 20. You get the long?
No, I didn't.
So for example, what are my thoughts about buying NASDAQ? I just missed it. I said 73, and it just got down to 72. It's a beautiful bull flag on the 1 minute. Andrew, good job, Andrew. What does it mean? I'm new to the channel. Craig Gonzalez. If you're new, please text me 914-500-7484. If the NASDAQ gets up to the 805, let's see. We might want to short them up there. Here we go. Wow, what a long 30 up. What a beautiful bull flag. That's why I said I thought they were along here. If they get up to the 808 to 38, I would look to short them. You have a question on double red short? Yes, it's on the 5 minute right here. Boom, kabooshed. 02. Yes, what's the question? Oh my God, I missed the short. Oh, 02. Damn it, just dropped 20. Damn it. What does that mean, little martingale? My account jumped. Is that good or bad? I have no idea what you're talking about. All right. Fade the pop. Well, you're in a negative trend here. That's for sure. Let's see what happens. All right, gold should drop here. Let's see if we get another push up to 08. All right, this gold should drop here. Here we go. 08. Jesus, where are they going? Where are they going? What unbelievable. 50 up off this bull flag. Which gold? Because I took a short. I said, look to short gold. What did I say? 16, 6, what did I say? I said 14 and a half, 15 and a half up to 23 and a half range, right? No, Martin, I know what martingale means, but I don't do single lot entries. I scale into a position. It's different. Vicky, what are you doing? Where are you short gold, Vicky? I said, look to cover the gold below 13 before. Okay. Look, A's off. Have a good night. Okay. Look to cover the gold, the NASDAQ here, anywhere between the even and 15 range. Let's see if we get another push down. 800 to 815. Here we go. Vicky, where are you short? I don't understand where you're short. Short at 28? Okay, lower your stops. All right, these 5-minute time frames should start rolling over here. Same thing with gold. I think, hey, fading Tom, I think the market if these 30-minute time frames reverse here, I mean, when I say start rolling over, look at this monster. Just look at this. You're pushing up to new highs into negative MACDs on the 30 and the 60-minute time frame. Good luck. Look at this. Where are you going here? Right, for tonight's session, both the 60 and the 30. So the strategy is you short the first bounce on the 15 that you had. Now you short the second bounce on the 30. Wait, I mean, could they go up to 40, 50? Maybe. But when these 30-minute time frames roll over, look out. You enter gold short at 409. Why did you do that? I said, I think I think it's going to drop. These 30-minute time frames are going to drop too on the gold. Okay, and just Vicky, just to let you know, to do single lot entries is very difficult to trade. I can't tell you what to do. Okay, yeah, it could go to 840 maybe. I think it's a great short up there. It just dropped down to. But look at these negative MACDs here. In the 30s, look at the 30s are starting to flatten out. When they start rolling over, look out below. And look at the yellow dots, the price action within the algo. Double entries, you should, if I call a range, you have to determine how many contracts you want to trade within that range if you're scalping or if you want to treat it as a pattern. In this example, it's a pattern on the gold. The 30-minute reverse to sell on the gold futures. I'll show it to you right here. Okay. The gold futures reverse to sell. Okay. You got the 30-minute here, the 60-minute. Now you want to see if the 30s can start rolling over. Yeah, there goes the NASDAQ. If it gets up to 40 to 80 range, that's shorted again, NASDAQ. Ignore shorts till I see weak. Okay, well, that's no problem. I wish you well. I just sold my horse, my horse, and bought. Horse is spelled HORSE. I don't trade single lot. Not me. I don't know how anybody could trade a single lot entry. So what do? You short gold at like 09, and then you hope to buy it back and watch it go up to 19. You don't. I don't know. I just don't. That's not. I don't know how people do it. I trade with the biggest guys in the world, and we scale into positions. I don't get it. Single minis, be my guest, not me. I'm doing this 44 years in the next 2 weeks. I never did one single lot entry in my entire life. I always scaled into a position. Scaling in is different than martingaling, and scaling in is different than averaging down. Okay? That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. That's just my belief. Who the hell do I know? NASDAQ, unbelievable. 710, ran 150. We won the war. It's such a joke, this NASDAQ. All off the 15-minute time frame. Let's just watch this here. What's going on? I'm looking to long gold and NASDAQ. Be my guest. Not me. Not me. NASDAQ, look to cover anywhere between the 30 and 50 range if you're short on the NASDAQ. Okay, yes, but we had the longs down here, but I never thought it was going to run 150 points. Okay, I think the 15s and the 30-minute time frames are going to cause it to go down. What's the difference? Martingaling and hedge and averaging down or up is basically you're not putting stop orders in. Averaging down, okay, you're trading on the 5-minute chart. But Vicky, I didn't call a short at 09. Okay, but you can do it if you want. We're bombing like crazy. The market wants to go up. Go figure. They should drop here on the 5s. Right now, you're 64 points above the 10-bar weighted moving average here. Big difference. It depends on the trade. It could be 3, 5, 15, 10, depending on, right? Like when I'm trading live capital, I may go start with 5 big ones, 7 big ones, right? I don't know. Depends, right? So let's say I'm short maybe NASDAQ or S&Ps at, 89.5. I'll sell more at 92s, maybe, 10, right? Bring my average price up to like 90.75, 91, right? You want to always try to, you have to understand the pattern. It's a roulette technique, martingale. I don't know. I've been doing scaling in and scaling out, and that to me has made a difference in my trading. I don't do single lot entries, period. I don't believe in it. I don't like it. So they got up to 34.40 here. Let's see if they get the 1-minute time frame. You're 41 points above the 10 bar. So let's see here. Let's see if gold can. Here we go. Again, look to cover, like I said, between the 30 and 50 range on the NASDAQ. Scaling in and out has drastically improved most traders' profitability. Okay. So if the 15-minute time frame reverses the buy on the gold, the lows are in for the Asia session, which is that 08, 09, and I have no idea why you shorted them down there. Okay. For me, scaling in is the best, exactly. So if I'm short S&Ps at 90 3/4, 91, and I'm covering some here at 89.5, I think it's the only way. NASDAQ just got down to 42. That's good enough for me from the range 40 to 80. Okay, just dropped 24 off the high here. Okay, so again, you got to understand the trading. Single lot entry requires more technical strategy because you have to hold it for a long time versus scaling of it. I mean, to each his own. You guys could do single lot entries all you want. I don't do what you want. Whatever tickles you fancy. I don't know. Not me. You guys do it. I don't look at profit factor. I look at the pattern and the trade. I don't look at the profit. When I'm trading Micron or SanDisk or AMD, I'm trading live capital, okay? And so I'm scaling in, you know, if I'm starting off with X, then I'll go to Y, then I go to Z, and if I need to pick another letter out of the alphabet, I'll do it, okay? And I'm usually in 3 to 4, maybe 5. If they get up to the 60, what's the high here? 70, 68. If they go up to 68 to 98, I'll short them again. They're going to drop here. Gold's going to drop. But like being short gold at 09, watching it go to 26 is not productive for me. And first of all, I don't know why shorting gold when you had the triple Lindy there. And when gold dropped to below 13, I said, look to cover gold below 13 and a half. So what you really want to remember, okay, now that gold's going to reverse to buy in the 15, the next pullback just up the long, but these 30-minute time frames still can reverse here. Same thing with the NASDAQ. So what time is it? So probably by 10 o'clock, I mean, not 9 o'clock, these 30-minute time frames on the NASDAQ, okay, I mean, you still have these negative MACDs on the 30 and 60-minute time frame here. Look at a 60-minute right here. So, I mean, where are they going here? You can see the yellow dots and not even nowhere near looking like it's going to reverse. So, you got a nice bear flag setting up on the 30-minute right here on the NASDAQ. It's a beautiful bear flag. And this drop here was off the buy divergence off the 15, making the new low, the non-confirmation here. So if it hits your stop, you jump. Why do you jump? What do you think? Every trade's a winner? Not every trade's a winner, right? All right. NASDAQ just ran 150 points off the low. My friend's blowing up my phone. How can they rally? Look to cover NASDAQ between the 45 and 60 if you sold 68s. All right, let's see if this gold can drop. The plunge protection team, They're probably in the Caymans right now, relaxing because they haven't had a down. Market hasn't gotten cabooshed. So you think of this though: 10 straight days of bombing, and then S&Ps just rallied 16 off the low, 17 off the low. The Nasdaq 170 off the low. So biggest. This Nasdaq is more corrupt than the heads of the 5 families. Okay, really. New highs on the Nasdaq, new highs on the S&P. Again, I'd be scalping shorts here, okay, or trading shorts here. 75 up to 05.15, 78 up to 18. I'd be scaling into shorts. Now S&P 93.5 up to 99.5 range. Gold, I was short here, 27 up to 34. Okay, I think the gold's going to drop here. Again, the non-confirmations on the 60-minute time frame. It's amazing how the gold rallied with the S&Ps. All right, here we go. Come on. Lower your stops here. Just drop. Here we go. Just hit the 78, 75 range. Just drop. All right. On the end of the day, forget the news, trade what you see. Exactly. All right. S&P, NASDAQ, gold should start dropping. NASDAQ's the most corrupt market. Don't ask me, but that's just my opinion. Bye-bye, NASDAQ. Just dropped 30 on the NASDAQ. S&Ps just dropped 3. I don't look at that. Gervax 1 to 6.3. I don't look at any of that. Just my belief. Why should I put NASDAQ in the bathroom? Just made $1,000. All right. Oh. My friend just texted me this. The plunge protection team. Mark them up, baby. That's what he just said. So the plunge protection team comes in, low volume, 74.10 up to 70, so to 880. The plunge protection team. There you go. Oh, yeah. Again, I'd short him again here. 80 up to 20. 880 up to 920. Watch 900. No, I think they're going to drop. I trade live capital time. I do not do prop. Boom! Here we go. 81. I'd be scalping shorts, Jack.
I am.
And if anybody would like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, please text me your full name and email and text it over. I would cover some NASDAQ here below 68 if you're short. Please text me your full name and email, 914-500-7484 to my cell phone. Thank you. Okay? No, I do not. Look at the NASDAQ, 80, S&Ps, kabooshed. NASDAQ has no reason being up here. These 30-minute time frames are going to roll over on the S&P and NASDAQ, and I don't want to be in that way. I'll tell you that. No way. Again, if the NASDAQ gets up to the 80 handle, 80 up to 20, I would look to short it. Okay. All right. Boom. Hit 80 again. Jesus. This hit 81s twice, 3 times. Okay. Exactly. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the green P&L. I totally agree with you on that. Totally agree. Hey, Ron. All right. Boom. You got Intel up $1 here. S&P's, let's see here, 95.5 up to the 02.5. Look at this gold. Are you still short the gold at 09? Look to cover this NASDAQ between the 70 and 85 range if it drops here. I think it's going to drop more. Danny trades. Wow. Let's see if we get a drop. I think a big caboose is coming here. If the 15s reverse to buy here, this 710 low should hold. So we rallied 180 points, but I still think they're going to drop off the 30-minute time frames. Look at the 30s right here. So I think in 10 minutes, these 30s are going to really kick in. So let's just see here. I think a big caboose is coming. How do you define maximum risk with size? I don't know. I'm trading 3, 5, 10,000 micron SanDisk. You know, you got to manage risk. You know, right? Got to manage risk. Whatever you decide, you know, your risk tolerances. Simple. Again, you're making new highs here and into negative MACDs on the 30 and 60-minute time frames. I just can't see it here. They can do everything they can to not make gold break 4,000 for some stupid reason. And I'll just look at this gold here on the daily here. Yeah, this gold is, I think gold's going lower. Oh yeah. Let's see the monthly. That's the only thing. This is where I think this gold. Right here, between here, 37.90 and like 38.50. Good support right here. We'll see. SLVs, what do they do here? 50.98. Look at this. The guy who bought this 109, he jumped. See what AEM is doing. Finished. 136. Okay, be long. Be long, okay. Look at the hourly candle. Yeah, I don't look at I do look at the hourly. Okay, so what am I looking at? The hourly candle right here. So let's go to an hourly, and you want me to look at a candle. I don't look at candles, number one. And number two, so what does this mean? What does this mean here? You were oversold on the 60-minute, okay? You made a new low, all right? The MACDs cannot confirm the low, so you got to bounce right there. Big deal, right? You see that? So if you look at the 60-minute MACDs, you made the new low for the Asia session, all right? And you couldn't confirm the low. So I called out long, right? Off the lows, off for the 15-minute time frame. Truthfully, to be honest with you, that's why I called it right here. You're making new lows, and these MACDs didn't confirm. Okay, so I just don't understand. You know, what are you telling me? So here's a candle, okay, and then it got kabooshed here, 170 points. So what am I looking at here? So I don't get it. I'd be covering shorts here between the 65 and 80 range if you're short. Hourly has plenty more room to run. Yeah, well, the 60s look like they still want to turn up, but here's the 30-minute time frame. Okay, the 30-minute time frame looks like they want to roll over here. Okay, so let's just see what's going to happen. The 30s or the 60s are going to roll over. NASDAQ, let's see. So when you got this push down, again, you had the buy divergence on the 60 and the buy divergence on the 15, right? Okay, you're long NASDAQ. Okay, good luck. I think they're going to drop.
All right, time to give me some numbers. We got 245.
245. All right, number 11.
Roma Vertex. Roma Vertex.
NASDAQ dropping here. NASDAQ dropping. Verma, look at the NASDAQ drop. Man,
Not
you can
Verma.
read this real good.
Roma Vertex.
Oh, Roma, sorry. Bye-bye, NASDAQ. Just dropped 20, 30. D Hall, how are you? You're long NASDAQ and we're bombing. Okay, great job. Roma, is she here?
Roma Vertex. I don't know.
Okay, number 11, not here. We're not playing around no more. Going once, going twice. Next.
All right.
Number 29.
Oh,
She just ooh, no, I don't know about that one.
We'll give it to him this time.
All right,
Everybody
Roma,
else
you're
after
in.
this?
That's it. If you don't hear your name, okay, I understand there's a time delay, but if you don't hear your name, okay, that's it. It's over. Verma will give it to you. Okay.
Roma.
No, Roma, whatever. No,
Yeah.
I can't. I'm so tired. Number 29.
Oh, Eli. Watch. Why I can't pronounce that damn name, but you know who it is. They're always in the chat. Eli something. That one. Yep, that person right there. All right.
Number 208.
Sam Yo 1XD. Sam Yo 1XD.
Is he here?
I don't know. We're gonna give him 20 seconds.
NASDAQ just dropped 30. S&Ps just dropped about 3. Let's see. You're not here.
Sam Yo 1XD. Come on, guys. Not here? All right. Next.
Number 230. 230.
90 bid even.
90 bid even. I love it.
What does that mean?
How's pork bellies? 90 bid it even.
Oh, is that a pork belly reference?
It was any reference in the
Oh.
pits. If somebody asks for a market. Four-minute delay. What are you talking about, MK Trader? Oh my God. I'm 0 for 2 here. NASDAQ just got caboose. Who's long? Wonderful. All right. All right.
Okay.
Not here.
Well, not here. Let's go. Next.
90 bet it even. Next. 203. 203. I'll stay in the 200s until somebody wins.
Piranhas Club.
Oh, he's here. I seen that. Piranhas Club. Yeah, he's here.
There you go.
Congratulations. How many was that? 3?
Yeah, back to you.
Thank you, sir. See, Aaron's fair. Look at the gold drop. Here we go. Bye-bye, gold. Who's ever short at 09, I hope you sold more at 29. Bring the average price up to 19. S&Ps just dropped about 35 here. Okay. Gold, caboose, you should be covering gold below the 25. NASDAQ, down 40. NASDAQ hits, here we go. Here's 40 on the NASDAQ. Who's long? S&Ps, who's long? Somebody's long. We buy house. Okay. Okay, be careful being long. We do 10 winners. We scale it, we spread them out over time. Okay? NQ Contract Killer, how are you, brother? If the NASDAQ gets down to the even to 35, I may want to, let's see if we take a long. Let me just watch here. I would say even to, just trying to see, yeah. Even to 30, 35, I would take a long. Scalp long because the 15s, the 30s, and the 60s are still in sell mode here. Gold right back up, hit 21 and rallied right back up. So I hope you covered some of your shorts there. Okay. Beautiful shorts up there. I'm flat. Beautiful. Farmer. I closed out as I was in a downtrend. I may try later. I was calling shorts up there. I don't know why you go against it, but you can't fade that. It's too powerful, that 30-minute. I mean, even if you take a scalp long here, you got to be very, very careful. Okay, you're negative on all 3 time frames. Eli, great job, Eli. Who would buy 900s? Never ticked there, though. Oh, my God. What a drop. Oh, my God. What a caboose. 50 handles. Going to be 60 handles at that. 60 handles right there from 97 to 37. That's 60. There you go. Locked in 200. Good job. Good job. Where's the bear? All right. Flat cha-ching. Good job. That's it. Fading time. Great job. Why anybody would buy him up there with the negative trend is beyond me, right? Good job. Fading time. Great job. Catnip. I hope you got that short. Look, I said 35. The low's 37.5. Just ran 14. All I know is I missed my Henny. NASDAQ up 20. You made 210 on that, Lilac? Good job. Up 20. Who short the gold at 09? Did you sell more up there? Running on. I'm going to short the world. Not yet. Wait till these 60-minute time frames get overbought. Andrew, how are you, Andrew? What great patterns today, man. 15-minute time frames, reverse the sell on the Qs. You short the first bounce on the 5, the second bounce on the 15, the third bounce on the 15 into the negative MACDs. Oh, what a caboose. What a caboose today. And if you want to see something, oh my God, come on. 35, 37, just ran 50, 60 down, 50 up. You got the long?
Yeah, I got it.
I didn't get filled. Look at this thing. If they get up to the 910 to 940, I'd short them. Look at this short in Apple. 95. If they get up to the 995 to 935, I'd short them. They're going to get killed. What idiot bought them like that? Look at this. They just dropped 20 like nothing. Oh, my God. Double up on the short. You don't have an account, Danny Dan? What happened? Oh, my God. What a short. You want to see something? Look at Apple. You want to see a great short? Look at Apple on the 60-minute. Look at Apple on the 30-minute. You're pushing up into this bear flag. You overbought on the 30-minute time frame into a negative MACD on the 30 and 60. I said look to short Apple today during my stream between the 229 and the 230. I'm sorry, the 329 and the 330. And look at this drop. Caboose, $3. Apple. You're pushing up into negative MACDs. You're overbought into a negative MACD on the 30 and the 15. What do you look to do? You short the world. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that push up just now on the NASDAQ was a triple Lindy. That's a buy divergence in a negative trend on the 3 and the 5. And the strategy is always off of the 3-minute time frame. You're getting oversold into the 3-minute time frame right there. Beautiful. I thought it was going to hit 35. Damn it. All right. Kaboom. All right, if you're short here, just look to cover between the 85 and 95. If you're short, here we go. There you go. There's 14, 15. Gold again, you could look to short this gold here, 32 up to 39. Nasdaq just dropped 20, 22, 25. There you go. What a short. Beautiful. Again, you're making new highs, non-confirmations on the 60s and 30s. Anyone I know, everywhere I go. Nasdaq, again, I short him here between the 04 and 44. There you go. And scale into shorts there. Oh, man. See if we get a drop here. All right. Nasdaq's up 195 off the lows. Nasdaq. Wonderful. Up 195 off the lows. Beautiful. Nasdaq, I would look to cover Nasdaq between the 80 and even level here. 80 and even. Here we go. Let's see if they drop. Scalp the shorts. See if they drop here. See if we get, there we go. Come on. Let's see if this gold can get anywhere between the 28.5 and the 31.5 range gold. Let's see if we get a drop here on the gold. If this Nasdaq's going to drop, here comes the gold dropping. Come on, Nasdaq, you got to drop. 126 on what? What a beautiful triple Indy. I was trying to buy them at 35. If they get up to the 09 to 39, 49, I would look to short them on the Nasdaq. 30-minute bear flags really should kick in here. This gold should drop. Here we go. Wow. There you go. Just dropped 10 on the Nasdaq. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Shimya? Hey, Shimya. Nasdaq's not dropping. I don't know. That was a pretty nice drop. 95 down to 37 here. I don't know. That looks pretty damn good to me.
All right, give me some numbers.
Let's go number 105.
Apple 1991.
Wow, Apple is always here. Congratulations, Apple. Wow, that's a big one. There you go. That's a big one, Apple. That's a good one. Congratulations. Yep, they're here.
Okay, next.
I'm going to go number 89. Number 89.
David T. U5U. David T. Oh, he's right there. He just said he's there. Never mind. All right, next.
David's here?
Yeah, you just messaged at the same time saying congrats.
Wow. Damn.
Next. One more.
We'll do 153. 153.
KM7214. KM7214.
KM, are you here? Yeah, he's here. Well, they are. There you go. Congratulations.
All right. Back to you.
Thank you, sir. Oh. All right. I short this NASDAQ here again, like I said, 0910 up to 40-50 range. I think they're going to get killed. Now S&P's 98.5 up to the 05.5. Again, gold reversed to buy in the 15. So any pullbacks on gold, I would look to buy, and then the buy in the 15 as well. All right. You want to look for pullbacks here, more importantly.
Boosh.
Boom! Cabooshed. There you go. There you go. Looking for the shorts. Wow, that's nice, though, just now. 20, 30 points. If it hit 80, that's 30. The high was 910. That's a cabooshin. That's a cabooshin. NASDAQ just dropped 30, hit the 910. Who's long NASDAQ up there? It must be crazy. Caught the $1,000. MK Trader, good job. There you go, MK Trader. Oh my God, 40 points. 40. You locked in the payout? There you go. Get in there. There you go. 40 down. This gold's going to get killed on these 30 and 60-minute time frames. This gold's going right back down to the 18 level.
What the hell is that? Right back up.
It's okay. You want to short it. I hope you cover your shorts.
Yeah, I did.
Gold's up $30. That pushed down. I was short this gold, 39 up to 47. NASDAQ gets up to the 15 level again, 15 to 45. I don't think it's going to get there. They're going to short. They're short. I'm telling you, they're going to get killed. Kabooshed. Oh, that was a short-lived. How you doing tonight? Got to be up over 500.
Yeah, I am.
Good job. On one account or multiple?
About $1,000 across them.
Look at this. In Korea, let me read this to you. Look at the gold drop for. The outstanding balance of margin loans used to purchase finance stock purchases in South Korea went from 33.4 trillion won to 22.6 billion as of July, the lowest since April 15th, according to the data from Korea Financial Investment. The figure marks a 13% drop from the peak of 38.6 trillion won at the end of June. They're finished. They're finished. Okay? They're finished. All right. EWY. This thing was trading 164, 154. Okay. Gold's dropping. This gold should start. Okay. And again, if you look at gold, the algorithm is higher than the moving average by about 4. So the algo could reverse itself first before the 5s get oversold, touching the 10 bar. Short the world. Okay, Luke. Gold just dropped about 6.5, 7. Got to get these Nasdaqs to roll over here. All right, the 15-minute time frame on the Nasdaq reversed to buy. So there's an 85% chance that for the Asia session, the 710 low is going to be held right here. So if you see the 15s reversing here like that, boom, very good chance that the guy who sold down here, he jumped. Okay, he jumped. Period. He jumped. Come on, Nasdaq. Drop here. Nasdaq's going to drop. About 30 minutes to go here, huh? This Nasdaq should start dropping here. Let's see if these. All right. Let's see if we get another pullback. See if they can pull back to 55 here. No, I go home. I'm shot. I stop really at 5 o'clock. You know, I don't. There's only so much you can do in a day. I gotta see if they're gonna drop here. Let's see if these fives can get. I'd like to see them drop down to 55. You think what 915? I think you may get a push down first. Maybe one. Let's see here. Just pushed down to 72, rallied. I still think they're going to drop. You're too tired? Then rest. Then rest. Let's see if there's 1 minute. Still think they're going to. Let's see if we get one more push. Boom. Just ran 25. Oh, wow. All right. If they hit that 05 level, oh, Jesus. I want to see if they drop. I think they just dropped 10 really quick here on the NASDAQ. S&Ps, you could look to cover below 96 if you sold 98s. It just dropped 3. NASDAQ just dropped 15 like water. All right, now the next pullback here on the gold, if the gold gets down to the 26.5, 27.5, you could look to take a long. This would be the first pullback, the 60s and the 30s, the 15s and 30s reverse to buy. So the strategy is you buy the first pullback on the 5. You get to push up in the next pullback on the 15. So you see right here how the 15s reverse to buy, the 30s reverse to buy. So now you buy the first pullback on the 5 minute. The next pullback will be the 15 minute. You see how the ADXs are rising here? Yeah. Okay, on the 15, 30, and 60. So after the pullback on the 5, you're going to get a push up. Then you really should look for the pullback on the 15, maybe down to 22, 24 range on the gold. That's how you do it. Do get one more push here. Here we go. If we get one more push up to 10 on the NASDAQ, oh, boom. Or I said 05. If you want to go 10 up to 30, 40 range, I'd look to short it. Gold should get one more push down here to sell the long. I'm hoping if this gold can get down maybe to the 27.5 range. Should look for a long. NASDAQ needs to drop, right? Hey, Tris. Yep, I agree. Man, I get my money from a man named Curtis Blow. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, look to cover this NASDAQ between the 90 and 10 range. Just scalp it, 90 and 10 range. These 30-minute time frames now have almost an 89, 90 overbought reading. Same thing with the S&Ps. Not me. Oh, Curtis was a blonde man. Blonde curly hair. Ow. Sing me a song, Curtis Blow, Curtis Blow. I got your drinking money, turn up your adobo. Here we go. Let's see if they drop. I short them again here, 18, 19 up to 48, 49. This is unbelievable. 200 points on the NASDAQ on the way up. You can say that. Here we go. Look to cover shorts anywhere between the 92 and 12. This gold's they're gonna roll over here. Unleash the 30-minute candle up for more fun. Not me. Okay, let's see here. Come on, gold. This gold's gonna drop. If gold just dropped $8. Nasdaq's going to drop here. Up 200 since the now the lows are definitely in, with the 15s reversing the buy here. Mm. 20. Oh, here we go again. Look to cover the gold and the Nasdaq between the 93 and 83, 93 and 13. Cause Gert is low as the finest picker. Gold on the 4,000 tonight? I don't know about that. Look at the Nasdaq. Look at the Nasdaq. There goes the Nasdaq, 20 down. There you go. There you go. Luke, get in there. You get that short?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got. No,
Oh, I
got
thought you said no. I was almost had a heart attack. Oh my God, what a cabooshin. Andrew, get in there. Oh my God. What a short. Finished. Oh my God. Look at the gold. 40 down. Then get in there. Where's the bear? I'd buy him here anywhere from the 35 to 75. Oh my God, what a bear. Woo! Kabooshed. Just ran 10. Oh man, you had to buy that pullback. Cause Gert is low as the fire. Where's the bear? 77. Just ran 18 up. I love when they go down. I love when they go down. Look at this, 20 up. I said 7. All right, cancel the buy. I cancel the buy. Oh, please go to 0, this NASDAQ. Spidey, anybody new here with like a 5-day free trial, please text me your full name and email to my cell phone, my personal cell phone, 914-500-7484. All right, if this NASDAQ gets down to the 75, let me see. Might go to 65, 25 to 65 on the NASDAQ. Or you can go 35 to 75. Just go. Wow. This guy, whoever bought the 920s, he jumped. He jumped. He jumped right there. What happened? Too much profit they got to him? Reconnect to the MACDs. What? All right. Anybody get that long there? That's it. Have a nice night, everybody. Okay. All right. We got 17 minutes. We got some more raffles to give away. You blame SpaceX? I don't know. Look at this. I said 65. What a short. Oh, God, this was a... $800, here we come. I think you got to push up first. If they get above the 75 to 85.90, I would look to exit longs. See if you got one more push up. I'm gonna put my money in and play it all night for me. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, give me two more.
How many?
Two.
Two? Let's go number 119. Go NASDAQ. Go NASDAQ.
Mr. X369. Mr. X369. All right, here next.
He's here?
Yep.
All right. How many more? One more?
One. Yep.
I'll do number 75.
Captain Price. 2025.
Hey, Captain Price, congratulations. Look at the NASDAQ go. There you go, up 20. There you go. I'd be scaling out the longs here. These fives are really going to turn up, but a next push-up should make a lower high. Captain Price, are you here? Oh, boy. I saw him here earlier.
Here.
He's here? Okay.
Back to you.
Okay. Wow, what a long. Anybody get that long there? That was a great. Hey, Keith. Wow, look at the NASDAQ go. Oh, my God. Look at that NASDAQ on the 5-minute time frame. 65 to even. 35. Are you crazy? That's a kaboom.
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
It doesn't matter. NASDAQ gets up to the 05 level. Oh, let's just see 1 second here. All right, gold, you got one more push up on the gold. I will look to exit long 29 up to 31.32 on the gold. How many people rooted for Spain over Argentina? I knew Spain was going to win. They were just too good. That defense is just way too good. Oh, my God. NASDAQ up 40. Are you crazy? 9-10 bid at 20. If this NASDAQ gets up to the 10 handle, 10 up to 40, I'd short it. Gold just ran 3. Argentina, I think Spain had what, 16 shots on gold to compare it to 2. Oh, Argentina was definitely tamed. They really were. I'm telling you. Old Curtis was a blind man. NASDAQ just ran, gold just ran 3. I missed my Henny. NASDAQ looked to cover below even if you sold 10s. Now, you can't have it both ways, you know. You can't want Spain and then you can't have your goat Messi lose. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, NASDAQ. There's 20 or 15 on the NASDAQ. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, that was pretty funny. Tom Brady, I think, destroyed him, right? Was Curtis was the finest? Wow, look at the NASDAQ dropped 20 here. Mikey Jacques, you get that? Oh, my God, 24 on the NASDAQ. There you go. Play me a song, Curtis Long, Curtis Long. Kabooshed. I'm looking at the 1 minute. Gold just rallied 3. We got 9 minutes to go in the game here. Anybody from the great state of Florida here? Anybody? Captain Price, congratulations tonight, by the way. Anybody here from the great state of Florida? All right, see you tomorrow, Candle Jenner. What a short. Oh, they're going to get killed. Let's see when these 15s roll over. Gold just rallied 4. You're from Central Florida? You just texted me, right, Craig? I think so. I'll call you after the stream. Wow. NASDAQ just dropped 25. Jubilee, yeah, if you fly down, no problem. Get in there, Baba. Yes, sir. I'm tired. 6 minutes to go. All right, we got about what, 5 minutes to go. Oh my God, look at the NASDAQ. That 910 print just dropped 35. Andrew, great job. Andrew, great job. I can't believe you called every one of those pivots. Thank you, Jennifer. Get in there, Jennifer. There goes the gold dropping. Oh, wow. Look at the gold drop. All right. Everybody have a great night. Aaron, thank you. Again, I want to thank MyFundedFutures for me being here. Thank you to all of you. If anybody has any questions or anything, you could just text me 914-500-7484. And if anybody would like a 5-day free trial, Stephen, have a great night. You can just text me your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. Also, this gold is setting up a great long here. If this gold gets down to the, I would say 15.5 to 23.5, it's a buy off the 15. Please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, on my SK Trading YouTube. Schultze, have a great night. My good brother from down under. Go Gold hit a high of 39, dropped 14 off the highs. All right, Linda NQ, have a great night. Let's see here. Tuan, thank you, everybody. It was a good session tonight, I thought, right? All right. All right. With that being said, I want to thank everybody again. Jennifer, Mr. Mike, Jeffrey, Mikey Jacques, Jennifer, Brian, everybody from my Discord. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow from 8 to 10. Have a great night. God bless you. God bless our troops. And God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Charts scribbled like hieroglyphs, secrets in the mist. Candlesticks whisper, every wit got a twist. Fibonacci spiral, price dance in a trance. Pyramids of profits if you catch the right glance.
Inner circle move, shadows on the screen. Trading on the edge, chasing that dream. Cipher in the candles, fortune in the haze. The cipher in the riddle, money through the maze.
Liquidity hunts, snipers in the dark. Stop lost graves marked by the market shark. Order block sermons, preaching through the pain. Catch the ICT code, ride the profit train.